Welcome back to this channel for practice problems for actuarial exams. My name is Krzysztof Ostaszewski. You can find information about me at smarturl.it/Jedi. My advice on how to pass actuarial exams is at smarturl.it/pass. This video channel is at smarturl.it/pass actuarial exams. Here's information about online seminars and study manuals for exams P, FM, IFM, and LTAM that I offer. I direct the Actuarial program at Illinois State University. You can find information about it at smarturl.it/actuary. If you would like to offer a tax-deductible donation to support our students, please go to smarturl.it/help-ISU actuary. Here's a problem for today for exam P on probability. The distribution of values of the retirement package offered by a company to new employees is modeled by the probability density function f sub x of x equals 1/5 times e to the minus 1/5 times x minus 5 for x more than 5 and 0 otherwise. Calculate the variance of the retirement package value for a new employee given that the value is at least 10. So the thing is that you really should just guess the answer immediately by looking at this. What we have here is shifted by 5 exponential distribution with mean 5. And then we are told, well, what if we look at it only for values more than 10? Well, the memoryless property of the exponential distribution says it doesn't make any difference. So the variance will be the same. And the variance of such exponential distribution is the square of the mean. And the mean is the reciprocal of 1/5. So the mean is 5 in that basic exponential distribution that we're referring to. And the variance is 25. And that's the answer. But if you want more formal proof of that, then that's what we're going to do in just a moment. So let x be the random value of the retirement package offered by this company to a new employee. From the density of x, we can actually see that x minus 5 is exponential with mean 5. And formally, if we write u equal to x minus 5, then from the formula for the density of a transformed random variable, we see that f sub u of u is 1/5 e to the minus 1/5 u for u greater than 0. And therefore this survival function of u is e to the minus 1/5 u for u greater than 0, and u is exponential with mean 5. Let's define y equals x given that x is more than 10. We're looking for the variance of this y. For y greater than 10, because these are the only values we consider, of y, s sub y of y is the property that y is more than y, which is the property that x is more than y, given that x is more than 10, which is the property that x minus 5 is more than y minus 5, given that x minus 5 is more than 5, which is the property that u is more than y minus 5, given that u is more than 5. And that's equal to e to the minus 1/5 times y minus 5 over e to the minus 1/5 times 5. And so that's e to the minus 1/5 times y minus 10. If we write t for y minus 10, then for t greater than 0, s sub t of t is the property that t is more than t, which is the property that y minus 10 is more than t, so it's the property that y is more than 10, t plus 10. That's e to the minus 1/5 of t plus 10 minus 10, and that's e to the minus 1/5 t. That shows us that y minus t is exponential with mean 5. This in turn implies that the variance of y minus 10 is 25. Since the variance of y is the same as the variance of y minus 10, the variance of y is also 25. And that's answer C. And please remember, this is copyrighted material. The problem itself comes from the Society of Actuaries. The solution is mine. Good luck in your studies and good luck on the test.